Hey everybody, it's Kent. I have some really cool books to show you. So I'm finally getting a chance to unbox some of the books in my personal collection from when I moved a year and a half ago. So I'm doing a little weeding. So I have some really cool books that I decided to sell. First, we got this nice leather copy of Christmastide, 4 famous poems. I really like old Christmas books, but this one's gonna be sold. Next, let's see what we got. An old leather book. An account of the gospel labors and Christian experiences of a faithful minister of Jesus Christ, John Churchman. I really like books, early American published books. So this one was printed in Philadelphia in 1779. Very nice. Next, we got this leather one. Let's see what we got. The Jesuits' letters during a late residency in the U.S. of A., being a fragment of personal correspondence accidentally discovered in Europe. That one's published in 1810. Very cool. Next, we got a copy of Marion by Sir Walter Scott, published in Boston in 1810. Nice leather book, early Sir Walter Scott. 21 letters written for a near relative at school by Reverend John Newton. I don't think this one is dated, but I would guess it's from the 1820s or 1830s maybe. My dear child, I tell many of my friends abroad that my time is so much taken up, they must not expect me to write them. 1781 was when that letter was written. Cool little pulp chapbook. Mark Wilton, The Merchant's Clerk by Charles B. Taylor, published in 1858. Near miniature book here. Devout exercises of the heart and meditation and soliloquy, prayer and praise by Mrs. Elizabeth Rowe, published in 1807 in Brooklyn. So again, pretty early for American printing. We got a nice little leather prayer book. This one was printed in London in 1857. Oh, guess the cover's almost off. This one might be just about miniature. Looks like it's maybe 3.5 inches tall. And it has the clasps. Everyone loves books with clasps. This one looks like a prayer book. I think this is like celluloid plastic, and that looks like, I don't know, mother of pearl maybe. Again with the clasp. And again, almost miniature. It's 4 inches. I think the standard is 3 inches to be miniature, so this is near miniature. Another nice little leather prayer book. Imitation of Jesus Christ. From 1887. Real nice binding on that one. Do not know much about this one. No date, but it might be late 17th century. But I really have no idea. Cool nonetheless. Orthographical Exercises by James Alderson, revised by Reverend Thomas Smith, published in 1815 in London. All right, well, this one looks very old. (1726). Got Hill's album. This one's halfway common, but harder to find in the leather binding. Washington, the Man and the Mason by Charles H. Callahan. Again, that one's halfway common, but Freemasonry stuff is pretty sought after. All right, let's move to these two piles. Sermons by the Earl of Roscommon, to which is added an essay on poetry by the late Earl of Mulgrave, now the Duke of Buckingham, together with poems by Mr. Richard Duke, published in, looks like 1717, 15, 16, 17, yep, 1717. Pretty cool. Ooh, the Cyclops. Oh, short, no herb, no slave has ever found to ease a lover's heart or heal his wounds. No medicine this prevail, ill subsudes, none but the charms of the condoling muse. Pretty cool. The Adventures of Telemachus, the son of Ulysses, published in 1788. I think this is 2 volumes in 1, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. Volume 1 and 2. Very cool. Next, we got Ovid's Art of Love, together with his Remedy of Love, to which are added The Court of Love and The History of Love, published in New York in 1811. Looks like volume 2, printed in 15, 16, 1774. Don't know much about that one. This one published in 1753. Letters of the Earl of Chesterfield, Volume 2, published in 1779 in Newburyport. My dear friend, I have so little to do that I am surprised how I can find time to write to you so often. Do not stare at the seeming paradox, for it is an undoubted truth that the less one has to do, the less one finds to do in it. One yawns, one procrastinates, one can do it when one will, and therefore one seldom does it at all. True. Very true. The New Children's Friends, or Pleasing Incitements to Wisdom and Virtue, published in 1806 in London. The Advantage of Perseverance. How to Reap with Advantage. Silence. A young girl between 10 and 12 years age who attended sheep in the country amuses herself one day by digging up the earth near a tree from whence she was watching her flock. Presently she took several pieces of gold, but notwithstanding the joy with such an unexpected circumstance occasioned, she resolved on not committing the discovery to any one, no, not even to her nearest relation. Guess I should have finished that story. Got so interesting. Girl digging in a field and found some gold. Looks like an old German book from 1788. What a nice little landscaping job. Cute little flower garden with a fountain. All right, a French book from 1777. Looks like it's missing the first Title page in this one. Let's see, it does have a second title page. I do not know much about that one. All right, this one looks like it has a couple nice little leather and metal clasps. Hopefully it's hiding something good in here. Looks like a German book, published in Germantown, Pennsylvania. Not sure about the date, but someone wrote 1795 there. There's Dr. Martin Luther. Don't know much about it. Some sort of religious book. What do we got? Observations on the commencement and progress of the work, of the vital religion of the souls, on divine worship, and on the partaking of the flesh and blood of our Lord Jesus Christ, by Samuel Rundell, published in Barnesville, Ohio, 1861. Kind of a neat little pamphlet. All right, two more. Let's see what we got. The three woe trumpets, of which the first and second are already passed, and third is now begun, under which the 7 vials of the wrath of God are to be poured out upon the world. Okay, that's kind of scary. Published in Johnstown in 1811. Like the little mistake the printer made there, and I'm pretty sure it's 1811 because I think there's a couple other title pages. Lectures on the prophecies of the final restoration of all man. Published in Boston. Not sure exactly where that is, but 1811 again. Spooky stuff. Then shall be fulfilled another glorious prophecy spoken by the same prophet. And the glory of Jehovah shall be revealed, and the flesh shall see it together, for the mouth of Jehovah hath spoken it. This prophecy, like the other, is of great latitude and extent. It began to have its accomplishment at our Lord's coming forth to the work of the ministry, but it cannot be said to be fully accomplished till all flesh of men have not only beheld the glory or salvation of God, but have seen it together, which cannot be but in the new earth. Interesting. All right, last one. Let's see what we got. Montalbert, a novel by Charlotte Smith, Volume 2. Looks like it was published in Philadelphia in 1800. Can't quite read what that signature. Joseph someone. "Oh no," replied de Monte. "I suppose nothing. I only fear that being continually with such a woman as Madame de Montalbert, hearing from those beautiful lips professions of gratitude, and gazing of those charming eyes filled with tears of tenderness, it may prove at last a little severe trial in my friend's fortitude, when the hour shall come in which he must give her to this happy Montalbert. I like how some of the S's are F's. And I don't know if that's because they needed so many S's when they were printing these books or what exactly. Look at professions. Pretty cool. All right, that's it. Again, all of these will be for sale here in about 2 weeks. eBay seller Animal at 52. Thanks for watching.